This is the story of the infamous island known as Little St. James, also called Epstein Island. Spread across 72 acres, this island had nearly every luxury imaginable, from luxury resorts to private docks, from a library to a cinema. Everything was available here. The world's most powerful and influential figures frequently visited this island, but the truth was far darker. Behind the facade of parties and vacations, underage children were allegedly exploited. Reports suggest that there were underground tunnels built on the island. It is said these tunnels were created for specific purposes, either for island staff to move from one place to another without being seen by guests above, or as secret escape routes exclusively for elite visitors. The ones who truly suffered were young girls and their parents. Yet hearing the names of these powerful people, no one dared to stand against them, at least not for many years. Then, in March 2005, the entire story began to unravel when a girl named Courtney Wild courageously filed the first report against Jeffrey Epstein at the Palm Beach police station in Florida. The evidence uncovered by police, the FBI, and other investigative agencies was horrifying. It included the names of influential individuals, inappropriate photographs, and flight logs showing travel to Epstein Island. All this evidence was presented in court, and these documents came to be known as the Epstein files. But the real questions remain. Who exactly was Jeffrey Epstein? Where did all his money come from? How did he manage to build connections with the most famous and powerful people in the world? Beyond the secret tunnels on the island, what else did the FBI find? And most importantly, was the failure of CCTV cameras on the night of Epstein's death in a highly secured jail merely a coincidence, or was a powerful force behind it? Viewers, this is the story of an ordinary math teacher who suddenly became one of the most mysterious billionaires in the world. Jeffrey Epstein began his career in 1970 at the Dalton School, but his real base was Wall Street. He gained the trust of billionaires like Leslie Wexner, the owner of Victoria's Secret, and began managing their money. Massive commissions worth millions of dollars and friendships with the elite allowed Epstein to build a vast empire of luxurious mansions from New York to Florida. But behind this glittering world was a dark and terrifying secret. Using his power and wealth, Epstein preyed on innocent, underage girls. To the world, he was a billionaire, but in reality, he was a monstrous criminal. From Manhattan's largest private mansion to a 75,000-acre ranch in New Mexico and luxury apartments in Paris, Epstein's royal lifestyle seemed like a dream. Yet his true kingdom was the 72-acre Caribbean island, Little St. James. To reach this island, Epstein used his private jet, famously dubbed by the media as the Lolita Express. Claims were made that famous and powerful individuals were regular guests on the island, where underage girls were systematically targeted. Epstein's world included not just money, but the most powerful faces on the planet. Bill Clinton reportedly flew on Epstein's private jet 26 times, including international trips. Donald Trump was Epstein's neighbor and friend during the 1990s, though their relationship later soured. Trump claimed he always refused to visit Epstein's island. The biggest shock came to the British royal family. Prince Andrew was accused of abusing Virginia Giuffre when she was 17, allegedly at Epstein's request. A photograph of Virginia with Prince Andrew went viral worldwide. As a result, Prince Andrew stepped down from royal duties, paid a multi-million-dollar settlement, and in October 2025, his royal title was officially stripped. From Bill Gates to Hollywood celebrities, many powerful figures were part of Epstein's social circle. The FBI recovered numerous CDs and photographs from Epstein's properties, raising strong suspicions that he used them for blackmail. Although no official client list has been publicly confirmed, Epstein's connections remain one of the world's greatest mysteries. Epstein's crimes first came to light in 2005, eventually becoming one of the largest judicial scandals in modern history. In 2008, when Epstein should have faced life imprisonment, a secret deal was made. U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta and Epstein's high-profile lawyers negotiated a plea deal without informing the victims. As a result, Epstein received only an 18-month sentence and was given VIP treatment in jail, working during the day and returning only to sleep. After just 13 months, he was released. This deal protected not only Epstein, but also his powerful associates, whose names remained buried in the Epstein files. However, Epstein made one fatal mistake: his arrogance. He believed his wealth could buy silence, but he was wrong. Inspired by Courtney Wild, many other victims came forward and challenged the 2008 deal in court. In July 2009, Virginia Giuffre filed a civil lawsuit stating that Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell forced her to engage in sexual acts with powerful men. Maxwell, Epstein's girlfriend, played a major role in the trafficking network, recruiting underage girls with promises of money and jobs. public pressure grew, and in 2018, journalist Julie K. Brown published a groundbreaking investigation exposing how the system protected Epstein. The report sparked outrage across the U.S. On July 6, 2019, Epstein was arrested again. This time, there was no secret deal. Bail was denied, and powerful people feared he would expose them. But before the trial could begin, shocking news broke. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell in New York. The official report ruled it a suicide. However, the circumstances were suspicious. CCTV cameras malfunctioned, guards fell asleep, and Epstein had been removed from suicide watch. A global slogan emerged: Epstein didn't kill himself. After his death, attention turned to Ghislaine Maxwell, daughter of British media tycoon Robert Maxwell. She was arrested on July 2, 2020. In June 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison for child trafficking. After Epstein's death, a victims' compensation fund was established, distributing over $121 million to more than 150 survivors. Although Epstein is dead, his files ignited global politics in 2025. By December 2025, thousands of pages were released, though over 1 million documents remain sealed. The fight between courts and government continues. Epstein's story proves that money and power can hide crimes, but cannot erase them. Justice may be slow, but when it arrives, even the mightiest fall.